We are more than halfway through the season of Lent, and during the Lenten season, we are reminded of the unconditional love of God through the sacrifice of Jesus on the cross. As we prepare for Easter, the greatest holy day of Catholics and Christians, celebrating the resurrection of Jesus Christ, we Catholics are called to engage in acts of spiritual self-discipline, to pray, to fast, to abstain, to sacrifice, to contemplate, to give alms, to do penance. It's a time of cleansing and self-purification. But all these acts should not be superficial. Pope Francis reminds us that these activities must truly enrich others.
He further said, whenever our interior life becomes caught up in its own interests and concerns, there is no longer room for others, no place for the poor. God's voice is no longer heard. The quiet joy of His love is no longer felt, and the desires to do good fades. We end up being incapable of feeling compassion at the outcry of the poor, weeping for other people's pain, and feeling a need to help them, as though all this were someone else's responsibility and not our own.
Lent is the perfect time to love again. Quiet down and search your inner self by listening to the voice of God as you do your spiritual discipline. Engage in activities that will bless others. Negative thoughts and emotions to be avoided. Time out to the busyness of life and attune yourself to God. This is Ian Gomez, and this is Flight Path, taking off with God's grace, cruising in God's love, landing in God's mercy.